Hello. So, today I am making my larksfoot blanket. Now, here's the thing about this blanket. I started back in November, no, September. I started back in September, and it's for, it's not, I don't have to finish it for a while yet. But the thing is, I kind of want to finish it. It's 54 inches long, and it is as wide as a California king size bed. And I need it to be 74 inches long. So I just got a few inches left to make on it. And I think it was like 3 sections or something out of what I'm measuring it by that I need to make on it. Now, the thing with this blanket is, had I made it thinner, not as wide, I would not have the problem I'm having with it right now. So, the problem I'm having with this blanket is, well, it's so wide that I might not have enough of one of my yarns that I'm using. So, let me show you. These are the yarns I'm using. Okay, this is Red Heart Metallic, light gray, and it has some like silver thread in there. This is Red Heart Emerald Green, and the rest of these colors are from Hobie. So this is what it looks like. These are the patterns. Now, the problem is I need 5 more sections of this color here. 10 rows. When let's see, it was a month or so ago, I was making it and the blanket didn't feel right. And my tension actually loosened up. So the blanket was going like that. I had to frog 30 to 40 rows on this blanket, and I was over halfway done when I had to do that. I was not happy. I set it aside for a bit because I was like, I'm done. I just can't do it. Well, as I frogged it, I was balling up the yarn, and this is all I have left. This little ball here. This is not going to be 10 rows, I don't think. It might give me a couple, like 1 or 2 more sections of this color, but I definitely don't think it's going to go the whole way. So, since it's from Hobie, I've ordered from them 3 times. I've ordered from Hobie. I have a lot of the Mega Ball yarn because I like the Mega Ball yarn. It's a lot of yarn. So I've ordered a few times from them. Now, one time I got all the yarn was weight 4. The next time I ordered, I got weight 3 and 4. And then the time after that, I got weight 4 and 5. So I don't know how that happened. I was looking to see if there was weights on it. I could have just missed it. I didn't see the weights, any weights listed on it. So, could just be me. That being said, I'm not going to order another ball of yarn. Plus, I don't even remember what color or number that is, because when you get those, it doesn't actually say the color on the yarn label. It just has a number. Now, on their website, it says the color, but I don't know what color it actually is. So, what I'm going to do is either, when that runs out, I'm done with my blanket, or I keep going without that color, which is going to be a couple sections. I mean, I'll be missing 2 or 3 of those sections, which, I mean, the section isn't that big, but I think it still will throw off. It'll throw off the pattern, obviously, but those are my 2 options. So I haven't quite decided what to do with it yet. So I'm just continuing because I still have a little bit of that yarn, and I am going to finish this blanket. It's huge, and I didn't do all this work for nothing. I'm not frogging it so I can redo it and make it skinnier. No, not happening. Right now, it fits across the couch, three couch cushions, and it goes from the floor to the back of the seat of the couch cushion. So if I left it the way it is, it'd make a great little couch blanket. Curl up under when you're watching TV or not feeling good or just want to take a nap on the couch. So it'll work for that, but that's not what I wanted it for. I made it so it could fit a twin size bed with drape, and it does that. Fits across a California king size bed, but it needs to be as long as a twin size bed. So that being said, I need another 22 inches, I said. So I need to get it to that, at least that measurement. And like I said I set it aside a couple times. When I had to frog it, I was like, I am not touching it for a while. Nope. It is done. And normally I don't like to have more than one project on the hook at a time. But the other time I set it aside was November and December, because I was making wall hangings for Christmas and birthday presents. And then after I frogged it, I made the 2 6-day star blankets. One was for my grandson. I thought I had another month or two to make that blanket. But he was born early. So the day before I finished it, he was born. And then I wanted to use my Americana yarn from Red Heart. I had a little bit left, and so I made this Supernova Richie Didge blanket by Betty McNabb. And the star blanket was by Betty McNabb as well. But I only used half the Americana yarn I had. I had 4 in a partial skein. I only used 2 in part of the partial. So I can actually make another one of those. But I think I might just make a different style lap blanket with it. That way I don't have 2 of the essentially same blankets. Anyway, so like I was saying, I only like to have one project on the hook at a time. That way I can focus on it. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to go back and remember where I was at. However, I have started my YouTube channel, and having one project on my hook at a time could be a problem, because like right now it's my larksfoot blanket, and progress is extra slow on this thing. So I don't know how long it's going to be before I'm done with it, but I am ready to be done with it. It's a beast of a blanket. It is. And I've got ombre yarn I'm going to turn into blankets, latte yarn. I've got a Hocus Pocus star blanket I want to make. And I've got this other lap blanket I found from my Mary Maxim surprise bags. I got some green yarn from that I want to make this. I found a nice little pattern for a lap blanket that I want to use that for. Sorry, I do have water. I got this itch in my throat. I think it's a cold type of thing. But unfortunately, my phone, with which I'm filming with, it's on my water cup. It was the only thing tall enough. So I set my phone to film on my water cup, and of course I need some water. The funniness of it all. I should have realized, but so my voice sounds gravelly and grainy because I don't know what this cold or whatever it is. It's just making my voice really funny and gravelly, and it's like an itch and mucus in the back of the throat, and it's just not good. But I figured I would work on my larksfoot blanket today because each day I want to get one color section done. Today happens to be the light gray I want to get done. I'll probably calculate and see how many. Oh, I could do that. I could calculate and see how many of these rows I need to do. And the end is like this because I'm just pulling the yarn up through the end like that. So I don't have to tie anything off. I don't have ends to weave in except for the beginning and end ones. But let's see, I calculated I would need 5 more of this color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's, I'll probably stop right there. I've got 2 of those already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I need 22 of these. So if I do one a day, I can actually get it done in 22 days. Oh my God. 22 days? Jeez. That's a long time. I'm going to have to be crocheting at night while watching TV. Just working on this thing. Just working on it on all my free time, which I actually, don't have a lot of free time. I've got, obviously house cleaning, house stuff to do. I am looking for a job, so I spend quite a bit of the day filling out applications and stuff. Boy, everything's online now. Jeez. It's amazing to me the amount of places you have to go just to fill out applications at these businesses. It just boggles my brain. And I'm not sure I'm going to land anything right away. I mean, I had a job and I'm looking for another one for reasons. But the thing is, man, I feel like I'm not going to find anything right away, which I haven't. I'm hoping someone takes a chance on me. But I spend at least half my day filling out job applications, trying to get a job. Preferably full-time, but part-time is okay for now. And then I do some cleaning after that. Obviously, if I need to do laundry, I do it while I'm filling out job applications. So I've got that going on. And then, let's see. So if I do enough of the cleaning and if I, I try and get a certain amount of applications filled out per day. I do, depending how long that takes me. I will get cleaning done, and that also cuts into however much time I have to crochet. So I'm hoping I can get this blanket done really soon. Also, when I made the first star blanket, dropping my yarn. When I made the first star blanket, the Betty McKnit, I made it in camouflage and frosty green for my grandson. He was born February 18th. So I finished it on the 19th of February. My finger right here is hurting so bad, this knuckle. It's starting to not hurt as much, but every time I crochet, it does get worse again. Yeah, so I have that issue. Oh, finally, I can finally pull from the center again. So I do have that issue. And I think it's, okay, I hold my yarn. I go like this. So when I'm holding my yarn, it's over the ring finger, under the middle finger, and over this one. So then I hold it like this. Well, I've been having to go like this and hold it like this. And it's awkward. I'm having to learn a different way to crochet so that my knuckle doesn't hurt and I can crochet longer. But I'm also not holding tension very tight. But when I do tighten it up, I go like that. So that could be why I'm overextending it backwards. I think that's the whole problem. I did buy compression gloves, and you know what? I probably, there are my notions back over there. I probably should try those compression gloves I got. Maybe that will help out a lot. I keep telling myself, you know, you got them, you should try them. Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm already crocheting. You know, I already am. And normally I crochet over on my couch over there. But you know, I have this light right here. It's very bright, and normally this light's not on. The only reason this one is on is because I'm right here and I'm crocheting, trying to get this video done. But I thought today I would just crochet my larksfoot blanket and chat about my larksfoot blanket. I've chatted about more than that though. But so essentially 22 days to get it done. Hopefully I can get it done sooner than that. And it also depends if I do actually end up getting a job. I will obviously have even less time to crochet. But I mean, the only way I won't be getting a job is if I win the Powerball jackpot or the Mega Millions jackpot. But you know, the odds of that, right? I mean, we're all hoping. But, you know, bills to pay, things to fix, things to do. So, it keeps getting caught on the end of this blanket and at the end of the blanket over here before I have to turn her around. Oh, okay. Thought I messed up. I mean, this blanket, I don't have to think too much while I'm crocheting the lark's foot. I think, though, I think my problem with it is a couple things. First of all, I use too many colors. I use too many colors. I have a pattern on top of, like, I've color coordinated it where the colors are in a certain order, and then it's a pattern, and I made it too wide, and I'm worried it's not going to be long enough, so I'm not really feeling it anymore. But that being said, I have made quite a few mistakes in this blanket. However, they're not super noticeable, so I'm not going back to frog it again. No, it's just going to be what it's going to be. And I did not realize my computer was still on. It just turned off. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know why it wasn't supposed to. I didn't actually turn off my computer, so I don't know why it did that, because I do have to start filling out job applications here pretty soon. Just thought I would stop and make another video because I am trying to get 2 videos out a week. So I'm almost to the end here. I've got this much left. And then I can turn and go the other direction. However, I do have to get some stuff done. So the silver section is just going to be in between doing other things around the house, getting it done. And then at night, or, you know, if I'm watching TV, or, well, not really TV, but if I'm watching a movie or something, I will be crocheting this blanket to get more of it done quicker. I'm going to be done with it really soon so that I can get onto my other planned projects. I just kind of want to go through and do all these projects, see how much of my yarn I can actually use up. So I'll probably do a nice little yarn stash video. I don't know. I think I have quite a bit of yarn that I need to use up. Oh, crud. Sorry, I'm at the end. Trying to get through that teensy little loop there. So I have a few bins of yarn. And like my ombre yarn is in 2. And it's like teal, pink, blue, violet. It's like 5 colors of ombre. So I'm going to make 5 ombre blankets with it. So once I have those done, I'll have 2 bins emptied. My latte and hocus pocus are in another one. So once I get those made, that's a 3rd bin emptied. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And then once this is done, I'll have this bin emptied. The only reason this is in a bin is because this blanket is just so darn cute and big. It's just too big to just leave laying around, and it's way too big for a bag. So, like my star blanket here, my supernova blanket here, I had that just sitting in a bag. When I was done working on it, I'd put it back in the bag. Well, this blanket is too big for a bag. Well, I guess I could use one of my Joanne bags. I got some of their big bags. I could use one of those just for the blanket, but since I have all the yarn still attached, that's not going to work. So I got a bin from Walmart, and I have it in there. And looks like I might actually have quite a bit extra left over from some of the other colors on it, just not that one. So what I might do is just combine them to make a blanket that's a lot simpler. I'm going to make some simple blankets next, I think, because simple might be the way to go, and they'll probably work up fast. So I'm going to find some simple blanket patterns to use the rest of my green and my blue and purple yarns on. My mega balls are going to be some nice simple lap blankets, I think, is the way I'm going to go. Quick, easy way to use up yarn, I think. Although the star blankets seem to be a very quick, easy way to use up quite a bit of yarn. I don't know why. It just seems like they don't take that long to me. But then again, I am working on this larksfoot blanket that seems to be taking me forever. But anyway, I have rambled on for... Yep, there's a mistake. I didn't put a chain in there. Dang it. So I have rambled on for about 22 minutes. So, well, if you like my videos, please leave a like and a subscribe. And I guess I will see you on the next video. I think what I'll also do is put a stitch marker in here, and we'll see how far I get the next time this blanket is shown. See how many rows I get done, because I need to do 22, and I did the turning, so we're now on that one. But next time, hopefully, this blanket will have a lot of progress done, and we'll see what I come up with for some other videos. After that blanket, I am planning on doing the ombre ones, so that might be next. And my green lap blanket that I'm planning to do. So those will probably be my next couple of videos. And maybe my yarn stash and how I've organized my yarn and my bins. I mean, super simple, right? So until next time, bye.